day one to now, we haven't seen a lot. Are you happy with the progress?
I am. We've been working hard. Like Coach Heibel said, we made some strides throughout spring, but we still have a long way to go.
Obviously, people are going to put a lot of weight on this one because it is the only one they've seen. I mean, your performance today, you pretty happy overall?
Yeah, I liked it. What we're going to come out here and obviously do as an offense isn't going to be everything. That's what everyone's doing in the country, but no, as today, I'm completely fine.
Where are you at? I mean, new scheme, putting in the playbook, not what you ran today, but as far as what you guys know and what you're comfortable with, where are you at in that process?
I'm comfortable. Let's say the offense now I'm more comfortable with than the offense I was last year.
Have you ever run read option?
I have a little bit, but it doesn't come out very often. You maybe saw it once in the BYU game last year on 3rd and 19, but other than that, no, not very often.
I mean, it looked like that's going to incorporate that a little bit more. Are you comfortable with the ball in your hands running if they ask you to do that more?
Yeah, no, I am for sure. I mean, I feel like having to scramble a little bit last year helped me, get a feel for the field and how fast guys are flying around, so I'm fine with it.
What did you see on that jam on the touchdown?
I saw him get jammed at the line, but Jamon's a strong dude. He came off inside released and I'm going to throw his name out, beat JG on a deep ball, and he's been talking a little bit in the spring, so I'm glad we got to do that to him today.
How tough has it been? I mean, you guys basically don't have enough offensive linemen to field two complete teams right now. Just dealing with that today and all spring.
I called him the Elite Eight. That was when March Madness was going on, so it's kind of a funny deal. But no, it's a good group of guys, and I think you see how tough that our offensive line is going to be this year. Obviously, they're going through stuff now that they're really not going to have to go through during the season, as far as how many reps they're going to have to get and how much they're playing in that sense.
I think your first touchdown was to Rashad. I mean, that's a guy that most of us probably wouldn't have expected to be out there with the first-team offense. What have you seen out of him this spring?
No, I think that if you ask any of us, we'd expect him to be out there playing with us. We've got so many guys that are able to make plays. I mean, Chris Black didn't play very much today, but, I mean, he's a freak. Our slots are deep, including our outside guys. We got 5 to 6 guys that can just step on the field and play when we need them to.
Dude, where's your comfort level with your receivers compared to a year ago?
We have repped the heck out of all of our passing routes, and I definitely say I'm getting the feel of more guys now. I mean, you saw a little mishap on some deep balls today, but it's a spring game. We'll get that defined down and get some time down here alone with them, and it'll be good.
Coach Odom said today game plan was like page 1 of the playbook. Is that fair to say? I mean, it was very little.
I'm hoping so. No, it was.
Where are you at physically now compared to the end of last year, maybe?
Physically and mentally, I'd say I'm a little better, to say the least. We'll put it that way.
What areas have you made the most growth in this spring since practice 1 on March 8 or whatever?
I preached about all the little things that we needed to get done last year, and I think we're really honing in on that as far as like me and as an individual, as a quarterback, as far as where I need to set my feet at to a different throw instead of being open on some certain throws. That's what we really talk about a lot. We'll digest film, and the one thing we'll do is we'll watch the film from the back and watch my feet. We won't even care about the ball. So that might be the best ball you've thrown all day, but if your feet are bad, that's 1 out of 10 you're gonna make that throw, and you just happen to do it today.
Have you, since the end of last season, spent much time looking at like last year's film, or especially with the new staff? That's gone and don't worry about it?
We watched some flash tape, to defensive recognition of all that, but no, I tend to not watch the film. We watched the flash tape, and I'm like, I do not want to watch this play. Skip to the next one.
It seemed like last year there were times, especially toward the end of the season, where you maybe got caught watching the rush a little bit with the line struggles, but today we saw you step up in the pocket, keep your eyes downfield. Is there a rapport now that you're getting a whole offseason to work with these guys that's different than it was even last year?
Yeah, I definitely say reps. I mean, just reps on reps on reps. It's crazy what it'll do to you. Practice makes perfect, and I think we're feeling that today as far as being comfortable with everything.